What's up, everybody? We're about to see this tank be transformed into what it is now, all using a 3D background from Universal Rocks. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so before I show you the goods and the unboxing, I just want to show you from Universal Rocks. I ordered this on February 22nd, 2023. Today is March 9th. So it took approximately 2 weeks. Everything arrived as I ordered it. I ordered the 48 by 16. It's in the Castle Rock color, as well as a rock combo in Castle Rock color. Came out to $137.59. I missed the free shipping, but it's okay. It's definitely worth it. Let me go ahead and unbox this with you. All right guys, so here it is. As you can see, the packaging slip. We go ahead and opened it already. This is what the condition of the box came in. A little slammed, a little trashed up, but it's not a big deal. So I opened it up, and to my surprise, it was just like that. But it doesn't seem to be damaged. Tiny scuffs that I don't really care about. This is going in the water, and it needs to be rinsed off for sure. As you can tell, these are the fake rocks. They feel like rock on the outside. That's what it looks like on the inside. This is all dirt. Needs to be washed out for sure. But the quality, the realism, it's pretty amazing, and the color matching is perfect. But let's take a look at that. Look at that. Now, I'm gonna pull this out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. And here are the other rocks. There they are. Came with 4 little rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5. I can't add apparently, but this is what the background looks like. It's wrapped up. It's very thin, as you can see. I love that. Won't take up much of my room in my aquarium. And let's measure it. All right, guys, I was gonna grab some scissors, but it was a little hard cutting this with scissors, so I'm just gonna grab a little X-Acto knife. There it is. Now this here is in inches. So let's see how approximate it is. Let me open it up. All right, guys, as you can see, it's laid out. Obviously, I can't get it as flat as I can yet because it was rolled up. So, but once I do stretch it out, for example, here, I line it up against the edge there. Okay, I try to press down on it, and it gives me about 48.5. It's closer to 48 3/4 once you take out some of these folds. So I have a 4-foot tank. I have a 55-gallon, guys, and this is actually going to be a little shorter, but with the gravel and maybe just an inch missing, it'll be fine. I'll show you guys once it's installed. That's what it looks like laid out, and I love the realism of this, the crevices, the cracks. It's pretty amazing, guys, what they can do with, with these backgrounds. They're so thin. It's very impressive. Won't take up a lot of room in my tank, and the color is just very natural looking. I love it. Same thing for the height, guys. As you can see, I ordered a 16-inch. This is about 1/2 inch shorter, but again, 16 by 48. Most 55 gallons are about 18, I believe. So it'll be with the gravel right around that same height. I plan to just put a little bit of gravel down here, plus the filters holding it back. Hopefully that's enough to just kind of lay it flat without using any type of snap-ons. If I do need them, I'll go to the store and get those. All right, guys, so because I got this at my job, I'm gonna go ahead and put this long ruler on top of it to weigh it down just a little bit, try to keep it as flat as possible. I'll try to take it home as flat as I can. That way I don't have to fight it to get it into my tank. I'll wash it down, spray it down, and get the install to you. I'll show you the before and after in the next clips. All right, so here we are about to rinse it off. Simply gonna use a hose. Just Just lay it on the ground and I'll rinse it off until it starts to run clear. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna rinse it off on both sides. Rocks as well. Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to do the install for the background. I'm gonna do an 80% water change on this guy here while I'm adding a fish, and I'm gonna go ahead and change the background. Take all these ornaments out of here, and so we'll just have the background, the rocks. This is the other 60 gallon that I have. Everybody's still growing out, but the African cichlid tank is going to get a remodel. Let's take a look. So right now even though I rinsed them off, I have these soaking in hot water. One last rinse, won't hurt. All right guys, so here's the rocks. They're air drying right now. Even though I had this air drying outside for a little bit, I am removing any excess dirt. As you can see, a quick pass will still remove some dirt. So I'm just taking off all these little brown spots, removing any dirt, taking advantage of this and cleaning out my filters, keeping all the media wet. And right now we just have a bare tank, as you can see. So we'll be back. All right guys, so I'm gravel vacuuming the backside of the tank, and we're gonna remove as much water as possible, maybe about 80%. I do have a pump, which I will also insert in here to help reduce the water. Once I have about 20% water, we'll go ahead and start putting in the background. All right guys, so I went ahead and pushed most of the gravel forward. See, as you can see, I'm making room for it. As I get more water out, I'll be able to push more of this gravel forward. All right guys, I'm gonna try to put the background in. I'm gonna roll it up, and I am going to try to spread it out and put it towards the back. See how this works. So I've got some fish trapped in the back. All right guys, so I've got a few fish back here. I'm gonna try to get them to go to the front. If not, I'm gonna have to net them out. All right guys, so there's one fish back there. Not sure how he got back there, but I'm gonna get him out. I think he can still escape. There you go. There you go. Get out there, buddy. That's the last guy. I got the gravel pushed to the back here. Just siphoning out some last water over here. And here we go. All right guys, so I got the background installed. I'm gonna put the heater behind the actual background so it's not in the front. Everything else is nice and flat, being held by the filters. And we're about to get ready to fill it up with water. Got my hose clamped. Turn it on. There goes the water. There we go guys. I'm gonna add prime and add the rocks. All right guys, so I'm checking the temperature. 78 degrees, right where I want it. So the pump is going, continuous flow. Goes over to the hose. It's filling up currently. So far, so good. I'm gonna be selling these things here. So check out this tank. Alright guys, so this is what it's looking like so far. I love the simplicity of it, the realism, and it is almost to the top. So I turned the filters on, they're gonna start going in a little bit. Turn the wave maker on. Looking good. Okay guys, before I put the canopy on there and the light, I just want you guys to see the setup. It's pinched pretty well, pretty flat. I don't really see any fish getting back there. None of my fish are small enough for that. Although they could swim over this, I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it, guys. But it looks really, really good, and I'm really happy with the results. So let me finish it up. I'll show you guys the end result here. Alright guys, well thanks for sticking with me to the end. Super happy with the end result here. As you can see, I'm not a sponsored person by Universal Rocks at all. I just really wanted a 3D background. If you guys want to continue to keep up with my tanks and watch these guys grow, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of the next videos, and please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you in any way. We'll catch you in the next one.